This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Bro Gang, we are joined by the king of Cardi's, Lawrence Schlossman, and myself, the Pharaoh of Flow. We'll get into that, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running of the Boys, which today's full episode only available on patreon.com/throwingfits. You need to go there. Lawrence, how was your birthday week?
The birthday bitch has logged into the chat. Listen.
Yo, happy birthday, my...
Oh, no. Whoa, live.
Big Our Legacy Workshop bag.
Wow.
Big, way bag. Oh, it's Fila's.
Oh, my God, bro. Did you put these on the TF card?
No.
First of all, these are...
I think they're fake disruptors.
These are not even... You got like the Roche Run version of Fila disruptors.
Roche Runs were too expensive for me to throw down on, so I had to go with the disruptors.
What am I going to do? I'm not taking these home.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You got to just donate them to someone.
If you want free Fila disruptor Roche Runs, please check out... Beep, 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 beep. Chef, we're gonna need you to bleep out James's address at 125. That's what you get. Thank you so.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
I knew that you were expecting.
Best friend.
You're expecting another all white gift from me, but it's disruptors.
You know how there's like the real Tims that you can get, and then there's like the
flimsy,
the flimsy Tims, the
flimsies,
the diffusion line level Tims.
Yeah.
These aren't even. You couldn't even get me real Fila disruptors.
$40. $40.
We are in so much debt, and you're out here spending $40 $20 of my own money on this bullshit.
No, bro, I didn't spend this. I didn't put this on TF card. Are you kidding me?
Oh, really?
This is my own hard-earned money.
Well, now.
That costs like 20 seconds of work hours.
All right, well, I guess if anything, my birthday is now officially over. Thank you to the hundreds of Throw Gang who were nice enough to wish the birthday bitch a happy... In human years, it's 34, and in TF years, I'm like 26. So for all intents and purposes...
You're an old bitch no matter which way you flip it.
I'm on the wrong side of 25 in my mind, but on the right side of 35 in the actual annals of history. So that's where we're at. I will say... I'm a birthday Grinch, and while
you're a full holiday Grinch.
Yeah,
you hate all holidays.
I hate the expectation that like you have to participate in anything, whether it's about you or about baby Jesus or the Easter Bunny or St. Patrick or whoever.
What do you do though? Did you get like a nice like
Jenna
B-Day blowjay? Like
Jenna and I went to my favorite restaurant, King's County Imperial, and we blew
right here.
I know. And we blew a motherfucking bag, and it was delicious. And I will say that at a certain point, answering all the birthday wishes does feel a bit like customer service.
That's the one that's over the years, as I and we have gained in notoriety and fandom, that is a blessing in disguise of having a birthday on a holiday.
It's like
having a birthday on a holiday, July 4th, turning 23 on July 4th this year. It's everyone's like too fucked up and busy to kind of wish you happy birthday. Dude. Like they're off doing their own thing.
But you probably love the spotlight. Like you have birthday parties. Like I had a surprise birthday party that was thrown against my will, and outside of that, I don't really do anything.
I always kind of like tried not. I'm like, I don't want to do
this.
It's really this is like the mental cycle. It's like I don't want to do anything this year, and it's like but I should do something. Like people are looking to me to make their July 4th plans for them.
Oh, wow. So it's
like we're not at that. I'm not at that stage yet where everyone's like, oh, like we're going out of town for July 4th. It's like, yo, what are we doing for the 4th? And I got to be like, fuck, I got to think of a thing. And
so you have that. Well, and that's my point. It's like that responsibility.
Yeah.
You and I love the spotlight and love being centers of attention, but it needs to be earned. It's like earned media. You know what I'm saying?
Not just born into it.
Exactly. I want to earn the attention. I want to earn the laughs. I want to earn all the.
What was the birthday fit?
What was the birthday fit? Oh, I wore so I get to do 2 fit checks?
Yes.
The birthday fit.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. The birthday fit.
I get disruptors, an extra fit check.
Yeah. Wow.
Some fucking.
Honestly, an extra, getting to double up on the fit check is very special and meaningful. I had on a Bolioli double-breasted sport coat.
Real G's, moment silence like Bolioli.
I had a Stussy tee on. I wore Levi's 501s. and I believe I wore Gucci loafers. It looked good.
Stussy T, just really classy up at Kings County.
It's just listen, it's high-low, baby. If I've learned anything in my 26 years, it's you want a little bit of high, you want a little bit of low, and you want a lot of Chinese food.
And sometimes a lot of high.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
All right, before we get into hometown hero Ass Pizza just foisting New York onto his
Shout
frail,
out Austin Butts,
tattooed shoulders, before we get into DMX story time, and before we get into the most triggering, absurd Jawnz opinions that the Throw Gang submitted via Twitter, let's get into a fit check.
Yeah, James, why don't you lead us off?
All right, I
already got one. I already started.
First we get a fit check. From the feets up, I guess like from the fit pick I had on the Reebok DMX Trail Runners. Shout out you, Ryan. Shout out Ryan
Sneaker
Forsyth.
of the season.
Sneaker of the season. Possibly sneaker of the year.
Wow. Early days.
For sure
Early
in the
days,
conversation.
for sure.
Nike socks, the only pants that matter.
If you
honestly,
copped, salute to you. If you didn't cop, you're a fucking bozo and you will.
Normally, like when we're fucking hawking or shilling a product, right? We wear it all over socials just until like the pre-order window closes. I still have not taken these off.
No, they're great. And I kind of fired some shots in today's dumper that is out on patreon.com/throwingfits. If you blew it, you're a fucking bozo. There's no way around it. And hopefully you can just use this as a teachable moment to do the right thing next time.
It's so funny that everyone's like, every single time we drop something, you see people come out the woodwork just like, yo, you're gonna reissue that? How can I?
Nope.
Still, you got any extras? Can I still cop? It's like, no, just pull the fucking trigger. Always be copping.
Always be copping.
Next up, the very limited edition 1 of 100 Blackbird spy plane merch. Shout out my guy Jonah Weiner.
Woo-wee.
This piece of merch, this individual John had a few. It took a circuitous route to get here, which,
where in the world is James Blackbird spy plane merch?
It burned a lot of carbon, which isn't really the Blackbird spy plane way, but it eventually found its way home. Fuck you, Louis DeJoy, the Postmaster General, whatever, the Trump motherfucker.
Is he still the Postmaster General? He didn't lose his job? Seems like an oversight.
I was the first person to cop. Lord was the 100th. She and I, there is a cosmic.
That's the hands shaking. That's you and Lord.
Where is it?
It's right there. Yeah.
Here. You can hear the trees. Shout out Jonah. Yo, see you soon, Jonah. And then on top, RIP Kinfolk.
Yeah.
Kinfolk Life, I guess, right?
Yeah. That was the store?
Yeah. New York City hat. And then Hanes boxers. And that's it. Complete fit check.
I wore Belgians to the crib. I have on ALD socks. I am wearing vintage Armani double pleated chinos. The button popped off earlier.
You from what? You gaining that weight back?
No, I think it's like, I'm not a true 32, but I am
a vain 32.
I'm Icarus out here with the Jawnz. I am flying very close to the sun. The button popped off, and because I'm a modern man, I sewed it back on after a little help from JB to get it started. Okay. And I kind of adjusted it, so now it's more of like a 33, which I think is the sweet spot.
Yo, with pants, if you size up, you can always belt it, right? You can't fucking.
That's what we're telling people with the fatigues, right? Yeah. Just give yourself a size, give yourself a little bit of breathing room. Who knows? Of course, it's going to be the horniest summer on record. But if you don't think that people are going to be out in the streets with pure reveille, eating and drinking, come on, use your fucking brain.
New York Post today said it's going to be the Whoring 20s, like, which is a pun that's been on Twitter forever.
The Whoring 20s,
yeah.
I've heard like the Roaring 20s Redux type thing.
No, this is the Whoring 20s.
Damn, New York Post. I mean, listen. Headless body found in topless bar.
Yeah, Rupert Murdoch. If you want to buy a podcast, I know of one. And then, okay,
wait, I'm not done with the fit.
Sorry, you're only at the waist.
I'm wearing a vintage Beatles Sgt. Pepper's tee, which is kind of like what our mixtapes, I think, harken back to. That's kind of the reference. The collage with all of the.
No, they're more pen and pixel.
I don't know.
Anything else.
I mean, maybe that's your point of reference. I don't think Chuck is necessarily nailing either of these two things, but
Fair.
he's somewhere straddling in the middle.
He's creating his own school.
Yes, he is. You know me, hopping out the Rover, mohair on my shoulder, courtesy of the homies, the Malmomies at Trebion. And then up top, I have on a vintage the game hat, courtesy of the homies at Relax Lacrosse. Go Wake Forest Demon Deacons. That's a complete fit check. You want to talk about the beers?
Is that your school team name, the Demon Deacons?
The Wake Forest are the Demon Deacons.
All right.
Is that weird?
What's a deacon?
A deacon is some type of religious leader or something.
But
which
they're
is
demons?
I mean, listen, dude, that kind of, speaking of the duality of man, it's like you go to church, we may get fucked up in the process.